Good morning and happy Halloween, Jays. I'm Shane Anspa.
And I'm Victoria Southall. Today, Jackson Ogden will give us a look at sports, and Josh Gregory will update us on the weather, and Nick Benjamina will give us some Tabloid Tuesday.
All that and so much more coming up next.
This is KLHS.
Welcome back, Jays. Happy All Hallows Eve to everyone. Victoria, your costume looks great.
Thanks. What are you supposed to be?
I'm a student. But even though I'm not dressed up, I know quite a bit about Halloween. Like trick-or-treaters didn't ask for candy, they asked for soul cakes in exchange for prayer.
I heard jack-o'-lanterns used to be beets or turnips. I just love everything about fall, though.
Me too. Let's head it over to Danny, Josie, and Peyton to hear more about the Halloween haunt.
Now you all know Worlds of Fun, the amusement park with a spooky tradition. With Halloween Haunt coming to a close, we wanted to know what it's like to be a part of the tradition and how the season went.
I'm here with Allie Krishoni. So Allie, can you tell me how working at Halloween Haunt went this year?
It's really fun. I mean, it's just good to get involved with new people in a new environment instead of just a regular job with at a restaurant or a store.
How did you kind of get into Halloween Haunt?
Well, everyone goes to Halloween Haunt. Even there, working now, I still see people come in that I know and I can scare them. But I mean, it's just easy. You just apply a normal job and you'll go in and have a normal interview, and it's just an all-around fun experience.
So this was your guys' last weekend, so how did the whole season go?
Overall, for the part that I was there, it was a lot of fun. I mean, of course, with every job, we have our normal issues with props and everything like that, but overall, it was pretty good and we scared a lot of people.
Do you know how many people work with you?
I know that there are 400 total screamsters for all of the houses, but that's for only houses, not including the walkways that are scary. And then we have 40 plus makeup artists that do everything with us. My house is a new house. It's in the same location as it used to be the Asylum Island, but now it's a new house and it's Urgent Scare. And they really want to steer us away from acting like psychopaths and more saying actual lines and actually getting into a character with it. And I mean, sometimes it's an issue because it's not as scary as running up to someone and just screaming in their face, but for the most part we've made it work.
Now, if you guys did not get to stop by this year, we hope you go back next year and be a part of the tradition and see how much fun it is and how much work goes into it. And that's all we have for you guys today. From Josie Wilkerson, Danny Johnston, I'm Peyton Larison. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. I didn't get to go this year, but that looked really spooky. Now for some announcements. If you plan to try out for Winter Guard, this information is for you. Anyone interested in trying out for the LHS Winter Guard, tryouts will be November 6th through 9th from 5:30 to 8:30 at Schumacher Elementary. Attendance is mandatory for all 4 days. If you have any questions, see Miss Simpson in room 702.
In other news, Orchestra will be hosting First Fridays this Friday at lunch. Bring $3 cash and proceeds will benefit the LHS Orchestra. I know I love me some Sheridan's ice cream.
Another event coming up next week is Hats Off Day.
That's right, on November 9th, Breakfast Club is holding their first Hats Off Day of the year. It is a dress-up day to celebrate opening night of the school musical. We will be asking everyone to wear hats in honor of the theater department.
I know I'm definitely going to wear a hat. That'll be really cool. But for now, let's head over to Nick with Tabloid Tuesday.
What's up, Jays? Let's start off some tabloid with news I care about and I want you to know about. In the music world, the song Rocks Ann by The Police. We can hear a weird piano chord just before someone starts laughing. The piano doesn't seem to be featured anywhere else in the song. Sting was asked about this opening and he stated that he was tired during the recording and he went to sit on the piano. He thought the lid was closed, and when he sat down, the famous cluster of chords were made. Following the sound of his laughter, this was left in the final version. Now let's take a look at that sound. I always liked that part. I don't know why, but I wanted to look it up and see why that sound was there. A recently popular Italian comedian will be in Kansas City this Thursday at the Midland. His name is Sebastian Maniscalco. I think he's hysterical, and I also think you guys should take a look at some of his specials on Netflix. He's hilarious. He also has some specials on Amazon Video with additional HBO subscriptions. Now for some trivia that will give you a chance to win a coupon from, Planet Sub. Buy 1/2 sub, get the next one for $1. The first 3 people to tweet the answers at KLHS will win this coupon. The question is, which scary movie has an infamous script line of Red Rum? That's all I have for you today. Now back to the front desk.
Thanks, Nick. That was really interesting about that song. I never knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
You guys should definitely try to win the coupon, though. Like, that's really cool. It's been getting pretty cold lately for Halloween night, so let's head over to Josh to see what the weather's going to look like tonight.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Jace, today when we were walking into school, it was around 28 degrees and windy. I don't expect the high to be getting any warmer, really, with it only being 43 and a low of 32. Tomorrow there will be a high of 56, and that's still 43, but a low of 49 now. And now looking ahead for the football game on Friday against Staley, game temperature should be around mid-40s with a little wind. Now that's all I have for you today. Now back to the front desk.
Thanks, Josh.
It's going to be pretty chilly for all those trick-or-treaters tonight.
I love it. Feels more like fall, so.
Yeah, my favorite part about this time of year is the sports. I know basketball is starting up, and the Chiefs played pretty well last night. So let's head over to Jackson with more on sports.
What's up, Blue Jays? Last night the Chiefs took on the Broncos on Monday Night Football. They took home a 29-19 win with kicker Harrison Butker hitting 5 field goals, and the Chiefs defense that was heavily criticized at Oakland forced 5 turnovers. They play next Sunday at Dallas. And speaking of the Cowboys, their star running back Ezekiel Elliott has been given a 6-game suspension. It will not be a problem for the Chiefs defense next week. Another news, Game 6 of the World Series is tonight, and the Astros have a chance to clinch. 62.7% of teams that lead a World Series 3-2 go on to win, so the odds favor Houston. And it's festive. Game 6, however, is in Los Angeles, where the Dodgers are 57-24 this season. I'll have more tomorrow on the World Series, but for now, this has been all. But before we go, since this is the last day of October, I got to say goodbye to George. As many of you know through the times, I've thrown him all over the place, but he's going in the storage room for the next 11 months. So back to the front desk.
Thanks, Jackson and George. I'm really excited for the great week of sports ahead.
Now, if everyone could please stand for the pledge.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's all we have for you today from KLHS. This has been Victoria Southall, Nick Benjamina, Josh Gregory, Jackson Ogden, and all of our amazing production crew. I'm Shane Answell. Have a safe and fun Halloween, Jays.